Welcome back to another episode of Thinking with Mike. Today, you guys, I'm super excited. I've got a long-term friend, 6 years now.
Yep.
This is Daran Chantel, and he's got a new business venture just over a couple of years old now, right?
That's right.
It's in the hospitality, but before that, we do have to set some ground rules here.
Okay.
This is extremely important right now, is that
Sure.
we can't dabble into politics too much.
fine
So
with that.
whatever your answers are, we'll just keep it straight and narrow.
Got it.
Okay, so first question. Let's see here. I've got originally from Canada.
Right.
Right?
Yep.
So what the hell is going on with these truckers? And what's going on with your dictator you got going on out there, Trudeau? Mandates, and then Ukraine's coming in here? Is this just a big, massive political cover-up?
I thought we weren't going to talk about politics.
Oh, we're not, of course.
We're going to talk about my business.
Yeah, of course. What'd you hear?
Anyways, yes, I'm in hospitality. I got my own company, started a couple years ago, American Hospitality Consulting. It's
What are you guys doing? Are you guys doing a show?
What are you doing here?
Oh my God, Mike, you didn't tell me about this.
Well, you didn't tell her?
Tell me. No, let's give the people what they want,
Well, I
Darren.
thought
That's
she was
me.
the face of this thing. I thought for
Oh,
sure
I
you would have
kind of am.
told
I didn't
her.
know about this. Darren, can you please get out of my way? Thank you. Hi, Mike.
Hi. It's good to see you.
You too.
It's got a little dodgy there, so I feel like we're actually gonna get some straight answers right now. Like, he's talking about politics.
Well, I know that's Darren for you, and like he talks like he's this big businessman.
Well-
but honestly, I'm the woman behind the man. He would have nothing without me.
Oh, God, it's good to.
I'm not kidding you, Mike.
So let's welcome Chantel Adair.
Hey, how's it going, Mike?
Doc, I'm good. Let's talk about the business.
Darren's business?
Yeah.
Or mine? Because I feel that I don't want to talk really about Darren. It's a little bit about me.
Okay, let's do that.
Usually, anyways. But if you want to be boring, feel free to talk about him. But we're here to talk about me right now.
Let's do that.
So what do you want to know?
Everything.
Okay, well, first of all, do you want to see my beaver? Because I am known as the Canadian beaver.
Well,
I'll show it to you. I don't mind. Just don't touch it.
oh, for Pete's
What else would you like to know? I'm an open book.
God.
Clearly, I am the eye candy of the business. First
Yeah.
of all. You know, I'm kind of working on a little project right now. I'm actually looking for a sugar daddy.
How about we do this? How about we talk about the story that you told me at our last client event?
Oh, you mean about Branson?
Yes.
Okay, so Darren and I went to Branson, and we were in line, and weird people just like come up to me and they start talking to me, and I don't know why. Well, that's why I'm friends with Mike here. I guess, right, Mike?
Yeah, it's
I felt bad for him. So we were in line at this show boat that we were going to go on, and this guy, Wilbur, came up to me.
Wilbur met Sasquatch.
Excuse me, Darren, this is my story. Can you go? Like, Mike and I are doing a show here. Thank you. Thank you. So we were in line, and it was so hot, my sequins were melting, literally.
What's a sequin?
You know, here, my sequins. Like, you can touch them if you want.
I would prefer not to.
Okay, all right, often. So this Wilbur guy starts chatting me up, and he's like, you know what? He said, I want to show you a picture of something. So he took his phone out. I gotta show you who I met. There was a bear, a very big bear, at my place in the mountains. He showed me a picture. And you know what? He said to me, that ain't no bear. You know what that is? Them there Sasquatch. Sasquatch is in them there woods all around my cabin, and that is no bear paw. It is like massive. So he was telling me to watch out for Sasquatches while I was there. So I thought that was nice of him.
Sasquatch, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's perfect, because that's exactly what I had planned today.
They're obviously real. And
Yeah, I mean, it's written.
Ozarks, I'm not sure.
It's written right here. I was going to talk about. Let's reel this in a little bit
Okay.
towards, maybe hospitality a little bit.
I got a great story about that.
Great.
So I was in a place called Eufaula Falls, Georgia,
Okay.
many years ago. And I was just talking normal like this. So I go up to the front.
Is there a restaurant in Norman?
Yes, there is actually.
Okay.
So I get in line, it's my turn, and I said, I would like a peanut butter parfait. And she said, you want a peanut butter what?
Okay.
I said, I would just like a peanut butter parfait, please. A peanut butter what? I don't understand you. You're talking very funny. I took a deep breath, and I said, I will have a peanut butter parfait, please. Said, well, why didn't you just say so? You know, what's wrong with customer service these
I don't know. This sounds like a Dairy Queen.
That's kind of why people should be talking to me.
You have something to say?
She's the face of the business, so I'll just sit back here and
Well, you'd think that there'd be some sort of solve so that this stuff doesn't happen.
There's enough hair and makeup people.
Yes, definitely. Down right down there. Yep, you'll meet Shelby.
Okay.
Yep, she'll be right down there.
Shelby?
Daran.
She gone?
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Okay. So, seamlessly transitioning from Sasquatch and a Dairy Queen in Georgia, let's talk about service. So what is the difference between good and bad service?
Whew. You know, I got a story that I'll share with you. This would be an example of not great service. So we were out for dinner at a place that, you know, we used to really like. It was Friday, so it was Fish Friday. Chantel likes fish, so she asked the guy, you know, how's your fried cod? And his response was, well, it tastes like fried cod. That's it.
Great.
You know, you would think you would want to, give some information, be excited about it. Nothing, deadpan. And then at the end of the meal, he comes back and all he asked was, how was your fried cod? Did it taste like fried cod?
That's really nice.
But you know, I think he thought he was doing a good job.
How long had this guy been here?
He'd had to have been there for at least a few months, if not more. One of the biggest things that's an issue is I also asked him about their VIP program because I signed up for it while I was there, knew nothing about it. And this is where the real difference is. He went and talked to all the managers. They had no idea about it.
So you got a consumer who goes out of his way to find your website, find your VIP rewards, sign up for it, and then instigate the conversation with the server and the manager, and they don't even know that.
Nothing.
So this is the best case scenario for a customer. Like, you literally can't ask for anything more for your consumer to do.
No, it's what you're looking for.
They don't know anything about the COD.
No.
And they don't even know about their VIP program.
Nothing. It starts at the top. Like, you can't blame that server, because if the managers don't know anything, what's the owner doing?
Right, so somebody has done all of these things and planned them, but like there's this huge disconnect between the actual customer interface and what people are planning over here.
Yeah.
So how the heck do you bridge those two?
Well, you know, we've got a saying in Canada, and it goes back to the Fish Friday, if the fish stinks, so does the head. The ownership needs to take responsibility for the restaurant. They need to be engaged, and they need to train their teams.
That's probably the hardest thing about owning a restaurant too, though, isn't it?
It is very difficult. You've got to have processes. You got to know how to train different people, because everybody learns differently. And if you're just trying to cookie cutter it, and if you're trying to rush through it, it's just going to have that negative impact. You're going to end up with, this restaurant used to be great. We used to love going there. We're not going back.
And just fall, because that's probably as the owner is disconnected slowly over time from the business.
Exactly.
And let it run, and it just degrades.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's why you can go back to the same hotel after several years, and it's a completely different experience.
Exactly. Especially when you go there all the time. You want to walk into a place that you go all the time, and they're going to know your name. It's a whole cheers thing. That's a real thing. I worked in the hotel industry for a long time. My bell staff, if you came back and were a return guest, it would be, hey Mike, good to see you again. How long are you here with us this time? And if they recognize your face and couldn't remember your name, they check the name tag on your bag. Right? Because they knew making that connection is going to enhance your stay and bring you back.
Well, I think that's business in general. I think that's how we run our real estate business, honestly, right? It's the level of service that you don't necessarily have to do, but it's the difference between like having a really fun experience, honestly, buying and selling a house and not having one. And that translates to staying in a hotel, being at a restaurant. Like, there's just a huge difference.
Big time.
And the repeat business from that and the residuals that can come from that is like just unreal.
There's a saying that somebody I follow says, service is senior to sales.
Big time.
And that's what I try and teach the restaurants and the
like that.
businesses that I work with, so that they can be more efficient and not start losing guests. Right? Keep them coming back and make sure they're not losing staff too. That's what I do.
God, can you, like, when you lose a guest, you basically lose them forever?
Potentially, and it's really hard to get them back.
It's one of the biggest lessons I learned in life, honestly. I was living in Las Vegas. I was delivering pizzas at the time. And you remember when Domino's made this massive transition away from crappy pizza to their new pizza, when all of a sudden they started doing the garlic? I was a delivery driver during that transition. I remember the managers coming in to us and they were talking about customer calling complaints. And he said, you only get 1 in 10 chance to get them back, right?
Yep.
So just take care of it, give them what they want, and then also give them something else to come back again. But I don't know why that stuck with me so like dramatically throughout everything that I've done, is that if you have a customer complaining to you, that's an opportunity to retain them. And it's a very low opportunity. Most people take the shitty pizza and they never call you again.
Right. That's a critical point that I use too. And what you said is so important, because it's a mindset. Thinking of a complaint not as a complaint, but as an opportunity, and it's going to change your whole approach. It's so important to look at them that way, because this person's taken their time to come to you and give you an opportunity to make it right. and you got to do that.
It was so cool seeing a big corporate America say, I don't care, I'll refund everything, whether it's right, wrong, or the other thing, and then give them a gift card to come back.
Yeah.
And you just don't get that experience calling companies very often. It was cool to see that happen. And their transition is very, very successful,
Yeah.
which is really freaking cool.
Yeah.
If somebody's running a business, they're feeling burned out, what do?
Reach out to me on LinkedIn, Facebook, phone me. You can find me in the Prior Lake Chamber.
Prior Lake Chamber, by the way, did you get a little award recently?
I just won the Business Person of the Year for 2021 in Prior
Hell
Lake.
yes,
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. It
Hard
was,
work.
Getting known.
Damn right. Slow and steady wins the race, and all of a sudden, kaboom. Right?
Yeah.
So that's it. Another episode of Thinking with Mike in the books. This was a good one, you guys. So please like, comment, subscribe, share this thing. Love doing this. This is fun.
Sorry. Mike, did I tell you that I did a commercial once for Guy 11? Hey!